What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, guys? Your girl Ariana, that cute little brown girl. Everybody want a little taste of hey. All right, y'all, so before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification, hit that thumbs up button, and comment down below. Team Airi all day, every day. So I am so excited as I am coming before you because it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Party and praying, fun. Looking forward to the weekend. So today we have a few errands to run, but I do want you guys to comment down below what y'all want to see from me on this channel. Comment down below, flood it up, and be specific. Gary, what time is it?
It's 9:03 a.m.
I dropped off the babies at school. They're having an amazing day, and today is actually the first day we're having a special little event, and so I'm going to be recording that later on today. But today, right now, this morning, because we have that event later, which is me and Daniel's first dance, we have to shop, and we're gonna shop till we drop, babe. But most importantly, y'all, because I have been putting this on my to-do list for the longest, we are going to either Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever you're supposed to go get paint from. We're going to get some paint to paint my room and to paint Daniel's room. But right now, my room is a priority, and I've been looking at these dang on walls with these dang on stains for like a month and so, and I keep saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get some paint, and I keep acting like I don't know how to paint. And everybody know that if you don't know, go to YouTube. But before we do any of that, before we get into any of the nitty gritty and all the things that we have to do, I need to get me a Starbucks because it's Friday. Yay! Sugar cookie, almond frappuccino, no whip, and lately they've been forgetting to put the sprinkles on, so I still want the sprinkles even if there's no whipped cream. So we got our Starbucks. Let's take a sip. Every single time this drink just keeps getting more delicious and more delicious and more delicious and more delicious. The thing is, Starbucks is a very unhealthy habit for me that I need to definitely stop one of these days. For sure, one of these days. All right, y'all, so next on the agenda is we're gonna go to Home Depot. And if Home Depot don't have what we need, we're gonna go to Lowe's. So let's head to Home Depot so we can get this paint for my bedroom. Why have I never heard of the Secret Boy until it was on TikTok?
Look, I said Jesus, I'm sorry for all the times I was out here sinning.
Child, a bird just tried to run up on y'all. A whole entire bird. He just tried to take my camera. Heck no. Okay, so we need to find the paint area. Paint. I see it bright and clear. Okay, so the young lady helped me and we got us a satin white, so that way if it's any hand marks, because it'd be hand marks all over raw, that you can easily wipe it off versus like a matte. And then we got a primer because the room has a lime green. I'm gonna show y'all a video of the room right here. So you see what the room looks like. So I'm trying to make sure that that green doesn't pop out, but I really want like a white room because when the sun hits, it's gonna be super bright. Like I like white rooms, and I feel like you can just kind of change the color with other stuff that you put in there. So I don't know how much this stuff costs yet, but we got one primer and one paint, and then we're gonna get us some brushes. And then from there, y'all, we're leaving out of here. But I do want to look at the adhesive floors because I want to change my floor as well. So just bear with me, stay tuned. I'm walking into a new door of life. Okay, so I found the peeling stick, as you can see. So I want to see what the white looks like, but I really think that maybe like a gray floor would look really, really good. Y'all know what I mean? I don't want it to be too much white. I want something to kind of calm it down until I get my bed in. So I want to see their long options. You know, when I say long, I mean like these ones. Rectangle, vertical, is that what it is? Horizontal. Judge your mama, not me. First, let's just get the walls done, and then we can come back for the floors. And we may need to check out another Home Depot for the actual floor options, because the floor options that they have, which will be at the bottom, it's not really a lot. I'm so excited to paint this room. I'm not gonna do it today, but I'm happy that I'm getting this stuff. So let's go ahead and check out. We finished all of our Starbucks. That was my timer, that was my hourglass. So once I finished with my drink, it was time for us to go. So let's head on out of here, and I will keep y'all updated on the rest of the errands that we have to run. It is currently 10:25. We're still doing good. It's not even noon yet, and I'll tell y'all how much my total is for those who are also shopping for their bedroom makeover along with me. Don't want you to hurt them pockets, baby, so I'm gonna do it for you. We finished our trip at Home Depot. Normally I have a song, but I don't today. Normally I know exactly what I want to say, but today I just want to say, hey, like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below. Team Airi all day, every day. If you didn't know, now you know. We finished everything that we needed on our to-do list in regards of getting the paint for my bedroom. Now there's no excuse. There just is the day that I need to actually paint. But I'm gonna do it, and I'm so excited because I'm gonna get it done, and my room's gonna look amazing as I get it ready for this transition in my life. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, let me just give y'all a little tea. I know how the ladies be saying early in the morning at Home Depot, that's when the men that you want to know be at the store. Now, I ain't see nobody for me, but it was hip lock popping and dropping with a whole bunch of men. All right, it looked like they was getting ready to work, go to work or something. Like, it's something about somebody going to work that make you just want to hold on, work it, work it, work it, work it, work it, work it. But no, it just wasn't for me. I genuinely didn't come to Home Depot for that. But I'm just putting y'all hip to the girls who wanted to know if it's really true. That yeah, it was popping today. Anyway, other than that, y'all, right now what I need to do is I need to get me and Daniel an outfit for our date at the dance tonight. I'm thinking just like a button down because it's semi-formal. Maybe just try to check out maybe like a Ross.
me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone, like stuck in your zone. You don't ever, but I don't wanna give up, baby.
Y'all, this smells so dang on good. Even though I'm not in here for a candle and I came to this aisle, you can't come into a store and not check the candles. If y'all didn't know, I love candles. I'm gonna give me a P.O. box here for those who just want to bless me with a candle. This one is called Sunshine Love. But let's finish shopping. Let's go to the kids section. All right, so I want to show y'all what I end up getting. They had these little Beyblades for $5.99, so I'm gonna get my baby one because he liked these things. Some underwear, size 8 through 10, because he's been saying that the 8 was like a little bit too tight. So I didn't want him to get him these Minecraft ones that was in the size 8. They had more in them, but what they don't fit. So I got him these 8 through 10 where I guess he could stretch them out or something. And then let me show y'all the outfit that I finalized for him. I'm gonna get him this one. Y'all see that? But we're gonna co-match. I'm going to get this white turtleneck, right? And I'm going to pair it with this because it looked like it's a low scoop, so I'm gonna pair it with that. And don't they look like they just gonna be so cute together? Look at that. Yes, we're gonna look so cute. I was trying to match this to a T and I said, Airi, you don't have to match this to a T. I was gonna get him these shoes. I'm gonna actually get one pair. I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna get him a pair. He already has some black shoes and they look kind of like flimsy to me. Yeah, so I'm gonna get him these gray ones. And should I get these ones? Kids just get their shoes so dirty, man. Let's check it out.
Want you to get up. Lately I've been really fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus?
All right, y'all, so we just left Ross. I spent too much money today. But it was what we needed. I'm so excited. Ooh, I am so excited, y'all, for y'all to see my vlog when me and Daniel go on our date. I don't know how he gonna act. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't know anything. This is our first winter dance. Y'all came with me to run my errands. We got some Starbucks. We went to Home Depot. We got the paint that we needed for our room. We got the stuff that we needed for our outfit for today. We got a little self-care, which my self-care is when I treat myself to something nice, and everything else was a necessity. This is a want, and it was me getting me a candle. So now I'm hungry. I'm trying to debate if I want to actually go home and cook something and not spend my money, or do I want to go buy something and spend a little bit more money and not spend anything else for the rest of the weekend. You know what? I'm breaking the rules. Forget all of that. I want Chick-fil-A. That's what I want. I have not had Chick-fil-A since I have been here. What better way to break me in than to get some Chick-fil-A? So let's get some Chick-fil-A. That's what I'm feeling. Chick-fil-A. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, it's that time for that Chick-fil-A. I ain't had Chick-fil-A in a minute. Hey, hey. Hi, how are you?
Oh,
What's wrong?
how are you?
You know me.
Uh-huh.
We went to school together.
Nope. Right on YouTube.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay. All right, so I need you to pick for me if I'm gonna either get a sandwich or I'm gonna get some nuggets.
The nuggets be a little hard.
So the sandwich it is.
I'll get the sandwich.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a spicy chicken sandwich, no pickle,
No pickles, okay.
and add a tomato.
Add a tomato.
Medium. I'm gonna do the meal.
Okay.
And then for the drink, can I get a Honor Palmer? Honor Palmer. Y'all call it Sunjoys?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. And that's it. Well, thank you. You too. Hey, y'all. So I'm finna get my Chick-fil-A, and while I'm eating, I'm gonna talk to. Oh, I ain't get my sauce. I'm gonna have to tell them I need 3 Polynesian, 3 sriracha on the rocks. Getting some Chick-fil-A. 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 Can I get a spicy chicken sandwich with no pickles, please? Make sure you add that tomato just for me? And can I get a medium fry? Make sure they crispy. And can I get a Sunjoy on a Palmer with light ice, please? And I didn't say none of that. I didn't say none of that. I need 3 Polynesian and 3 Sriracha just like that. I need Chick-fil-A today. It's gonna be so tasty, hey. And give me a second, cause I'ma be eating in your face. 1 second, please. All right, y'all, so we got our Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna be talking to y'all just for a little bit while I eat my fries, cause I don't even know how far I am from the house yet, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna eat my fries so that way your girl don't be at the house with no cold fries. Let's say our grace. Lord, thank you for this food that we are about to receive. By your hands we all are fed. Thank you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Thank God, amen. Let's taste some. It's been a minute. It has been a legit minute for me. Here. I'm gonna give y'all the big one. Open your mouth. Now, why would you take that big old bite? Leaving me this. Anyway, we got the sauce. We're gonna start with the sriracha because I love a good sriracha, man. So y'all, I was talking to one of my friends and I was telling them, like, I really do not like when people I know watch my YouTube videos because YouTube is my escape. But they was like, well, we're your friends, how are we supposed to support you? Share the video, don't watch it. Like, you know. This is so good. Hold on. Yeah, I can't even stop taking a break. It's been so long since I had Chick-fil-A. Give me a little sip dip. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so good. All right, y'all, so let's chit chat for a little bit before we get back to the house. So I want y'all to start sending me like advice that y'all would like to hear from me. In my comments from my last video, people were saying, Airi, we like when you talk, you got some wisdom to give. And I'm like, really? Me? Well, why not? I want y'all to send me like DMs. I got a message though, and this girl was pretty much just asking me, like, you know, she's single, she's a mother, how does she, you know, still be okay in her single season without trying to rush or fall for a counterfeit? And my advice for that would be, keep yourself busy. And when I say busy, I don't mean just aimlessly doing stuff. I mean, literally, God will show you what you're supposed to be working on. Sometimes we be so stuck in like okay, am I supposed to be reading the Bible 18 times a day? When in reality, God said, I need you to spend time with yourself. Go on a date with your son, your daughter, whoever. Well, God, I don't have the money. You don't need the money. You don't need any money to spend time with your child. You could sit in the car and share a fry with your son, with your daughter, and they will be having an amazing time. These are the memories that they take on to do with their own children, with their own family and nieces and nephews. You're literally showing them these things, so when they come to those crossroads and they're like, well, I don't know what to do, and it'll be like, I remember my mom didn't have a lot of money, or I remember in these moments where we would have so much fun riding through Home Depot or going to Wendy's and doing all this other stuff and never having to spend money. It was the experience, it was the time. For my single ladies out there, it's easier said than done when it comes down to embracing your singleness. Enjoy being single. It's so much, you have to know who you are and just focus on you. It's easier said than done, but it is possible. It really is possible. So my advice would be, if you are single, currently single, just been single all this time, stop timing how long you have been single. Stop timing and putting a timestamp on when you don't want to be single anymore. Stop looking at other people and how long they've been in a relationship, what her testimony was for her man, and all this other knick-knack paddywhack stuff. Let it go. And you have to really think about the times that you were focused on yourself, the times that you wasn't even worried about a boyfriend, worried about getting a girlfriend, worried about getting, you know, a job or whatever. When you were just focused on whatever task that you had at that season, time flew by. Like, we're already about to hit the 20s in January. We just said Happy New Year, and time is going by fast. Time waits for no one. So imagine if you spent that time not pondering on how you don't have a man, how you feel like you'll never have a man. God created a perfect partner for each and every one of us in a specific timing that He will release to you. In the meantime, when you waiting on your food at When you place your order and you waiting on your food to come, you do not sit in the back and go, y'all done yet? 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 Sometimes you do once it past that time, but if God never gave you a specific time on when you were supposed to get that specific person, come on now. And if he did give you that time, you really need to go back, because there may have been some steps that you missed. Did you check in and tell them that you parked the car? Did you come when you were supposed to come? Or did you delay because you wanted to do some other stuff? If you're doing what you like to do, and if you don't know what you like to do, take that time to focus on those things. Do you like sitting in your car? I'm a car girl. I will sit in the car all day, every day, and just sit here and just talk to myself, talk to y'all, scroll on my phone, read a book, and it makes me happy. I do not like being closed in the house. I do not like being against four walls every day, all day. I get stressed out. I get sad. It's just not for me. But I can be alone with my thoughts in my car because I like the scenery. I like to watch cars go by. I like to just have all this sunlight hitting me from all different angles. It's different for everybody. So if you are in your single season and you don't know what to do, you don't know what's next for you, my advice to you is to stop counting how long you've been single. Stop setting a timestamp on when you don't want to be single anymore. Know what you want. Spend time with God to show you who you are, so that way you'll be able to date with the things that he already has for you that are established. You don't have to date with $0 in your bank account. You'll be able to really know how to receive and give love unconditionally. What I'm saying is that in your single season, y'all, times get hard. You get lonely sometimes, and that's why in those moments you have to really process. When I'm lonely and this is a trigger for me that makes me feel like I'll never get someone, that I feel like it's been so long that I just want a good hug, a good snuggle, a good this, a good that. When those things happen, you really have to have like a plan and action for those things. When I'm sad, I go right, I go take a shower, I go go on a run, I go on a jog, I start coloring, I start doing puzzles, I start doing these things, because when my mind is focused on this, it's not focused on what I don't have. I started to get myself in a place of gratitude that I can appreciate the things that I do have. Food break. So you gotta be quick, because you probably trying to get cold on you quick than a mug. But an old friend of mine had hit me up, and she was just kind of telling me about things that's going on in her life. She was telling me how she feels like her man may be possibly cheating on her. And she's like, should I go through his phone? Should I talk to him about it? What should I do? I feel very insecure. I feel very this. I feel very that. I already have some piece of evidence that is pointing towards it. But we've been together for so long. We've been through so much. And when I was going through this, he was there for me. You have to know what your boundaries are. You have to know what your limits are. If you know, I am not somebody who can forgive you for cheating and then move on, or we are going to be married walking down the aisle and you go to that store that you used to go to back in the day when you used to be cheating, I'm going to be watching your location. Who is that even fair to? That's not fair to you, and that's not fair to him. Let that brother go. Like, you're literally torturing yourself. Well, I was past it, but then you get triggered and you bring it up. And once you forgive somebody for something, you cannot keep bringing it up like, well, remember when, remember how, the last time, because you forgave them. You forgave them. You cannot keep bringing it up. You forgave them. You cannot be mad that you forgave them, because it was your choice to do it. Well, he left me no option, and he would have left me. You needed him to leave. Why would you want to be with somebody who doesn't even value enough to have the respect or the self-control for themselves to not step out on your relationship? Let's be real about it. Thank you very much. And you need to have a conversation before you start dating, when you're dating. What is your definition of cheating? Baby, that right there, people don't be wanting to talk about. Cheating for everybody looks different. Cheating for you could be physically, you're with somebody, you went on a date. Cheating can be emotionally, you're going to them about problems that you shouldn't be going outside of our relationship about. Cheating can be you're liking pictures on Instagram. Cheating can be you looking and you just staring. Cheating can be so many different things. You have to really know who you are, what you stand for, and what you will not tolerate. And going around with that whole, well, if it was me, I could, or I could never, because you really never know until you're in the situation. But you have to do what you need to do. And if a relationship is making you, it's draining you out, it's keeping you in a place of just unhappiness, you're mistreating not only him, but you're mistreating yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. You literally are up all night, trying to search through his phone, all this other stuff. Baby, let it go. Let it go. Please, let it go. Let it go. I did listen to her. I let her talk out her feelings. And of course, I'm never going to tell you, like, leave him. You know what I'm saying? Because again, but I did ask these questions. Well, what is cheating to you? Did y'all have this conversation about cheating? Are you really able to forgive and let go? Because I remember when I had made you mad back in high school, you brought it up in our adult years. You hold a grudge, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? But is that different when it comes down to someone that you love? Do you feel like this was a one-time thing, or this is a reoccurring issue? Or has this been a reoccurring issue and you just now telling me because you needed somebody to talk to and you finally have reached your peak? Okay then. And another thing too, for those that are in a single season, do not let the devil bully you. Do not let him convince you that you're not worthy of love. Do not let him convince you that you're never going to find the one because you can't seem to get relationships right. You've been working on your friendships and stuff seems to keep going wrong. Relationships take work on both ends, okay? And don't let anybody try to make you seem like you're always the bad guy. Sometimes you got your toxic traits. Sometimes you got things that you got to work on. We get that. But do not let other people's perception and ideas of you become your own identity. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it and go, thank you so much. I'm going to go to God and ask him how I should process this information. So many different times I've allowed other people to put their opinions, their perspectives, their wants, their needs, their morals onto me. And it's just like, that's not how I feel. That's not how I process it. And we're all here to grow. We all have room to grow. We all have room to expand. We get it. We get it. We get it. But when it comes down to you, when it comes down to who you want to be, the only person who can tell you who you are is God. The only person. And he will send other people to tell you certain things that you need to work on. But when people are giving you certain things and speaking into your life, you better take that back to God. This happened to me like I want to say a month or so ago. I was having an amazing day. I got one phone call. I didn't ask God if I was supposed to answer. I didn't go to God that morning, and all because of that. This one phone call literally brought me to a place that I should have been out of, that I thought I was past, but I wasn't. And it triggered me. And I had to ask myself, well, why did it trigger me so bad? Why did I let myself get so frustrated and irritated by this piece of information? And it was because I allowed the enemy to already bully me, and this person came in with this information that just added on to it. And besides going to God about it, besides seeking God on what to do with this information and these feelings that I was already feeling, I just sat in it. I said, well, I deserve to be sad. I deserve to have my little boo-hoo pity me party by myself. I deserve to lock myself in a room and not answer no calls. I deserve that. And that's what I had to ask myself. And I said, wait a minute, girl, you've been working hard. You've been working diligently. You've been doing a good job. You've been taking steps that other people don't normally take. How dare you try to discredit all the work you have done because of what somebody else may have said, because of new information that God is giving you from these specific people to make you better. God loved me so much that he using his other children to take time out of their day to call me and let me know about myself. And I took it like, haters, y'all mad, y'all don't understand, y'all never understand. But who does understand? God. So why didn't I go to God? Next thing you know, week 1, week 2, in my bed, sad, not taking a shower, not brushing my teeth, just stanky, funky, donkey, attitude, nasty, posture, all messed up. And in my head, the only way to fix this is if I had a man. And that's not true. And that is exactly why I said in my other video, I'm not in a place to date, because I will not rely on a man, a friendship, or anybody else to bring me my joy, bring me my peace of mind, except for God. And God is the only person that can do that. And he will send people in your life to aid you in that process. And he will send people in your life to test you in that process, because you have to be tested to know that you can pass the test. You cannot just say, I studied, I should just get my bachelor's degree. You have to go to the class, you have to take the test, you have to pass the test in order to go to the next level. So when it comes down to being single, when it comes down to waiting, I cannot stress this enough for anybody that is watching this video before I end it. Please, 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 please go to God on who you are, who you desire to be, and ask him to reveal those things to you. And don't go to him if you're not ready to be exposed to the bad things in your life or the toxic traits that you have. But he's showing you those things so you can work against them and get them out of your system. And he's going to show you new things to fill that void. So don't just think that God is, he's showing me how bad my attitude is. He's showing me how I keep, abandoning people and hurting them and all this other stuff. But he's also showing you how to love people and showing you how to love yourself with all of it going on. And that's what he's trying to teach us in this time. How to love ourselves, but how to love him so much as he loves us, so that way we can radiate that love onto others. If you think that you are going to love a man as much as you possibly can, but you don't love God with everything in you. How in the world can you love his creation if you do not love the creator? That's mind baffling to me. And I'm saying this more to myself as I am saying it to y'all, because I have these moments to this day that I be like, dang, if I was just married. And it's like, no, girl, that's why I told you I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush at all. I'm 26 and I am going to enjoy all this single time that I have with me and my son before all the extra responsibilities that come with the relationship, because being a friend is hard enough for me. I can't imagine trying to be a friend and a good girlfriend, trying to be somebody's fiance and be a wife. Absolutely not. Child, all them people would have been left on do not disturb and would have called me in Brazil like, Airi, where you at? I'm sorry, you reached the wrong number. Because like, other than that, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below. If you want me to kind of go into specific details on certain topics, not just being single, not just relationships, not just all this other stuff, if you just want to talk or you want to get my opinion on a certain situation, a friend situation, with their permission, just DM me and say anonymous or say advice from Airi, so that way we can chit chat. I love talking to y'all. Even though y'all not physically here with me right now, y'all here with me right now. Type in the comments your personal opinions, your tips, your tricks on if you're single, if you are married, advice that you have. Being single is not just, oh, I just love it so much. It's not like it is on TV. It's hard work, it's rough moments, it's a lot of exposure to who you are, and you get to see a lot of the people that you dated as well. Like, wow, I was in this place that I accepted this. And it's not to make you harbor ill feelings, it's not to beat yourself up and say I'm such a bad person, but it's to just show you that you've been through some things, you overcame some things, and God is giving you the strategy to push through and to conquer these things. And so I just hope somebody can really just walk away and just knowing that you're not alone. But make sure that when you're waking up, you're really just making sure that you're doing it for God, and really ask yourself, how much do I love God? Do I love him as much as I would want a man to love me? Do I love him as much as I would want someone to, you know, spend time with me? And would I be with my man right now versus the time that I could spend with God? If my man called me at 6 in the morning and wanted to talk, but God called me at 6 in the morning and wanted to talk, I'm like, nah, I'm tired. But my man, I'm like, yeah, babe, and what happened? Oh my gosh, let me go, I'm there for you. Or in your Wattpad books, you sitting there, you just like, oh, he a thug, he left the streets just for me. Like, ooh. But it's like, we won't let go of the things that please our flesh to come seek God. Yet we want God to bless us with our soulmate, our other half. Come on, y'all, we got work to do. And while we're going through this process, like I told y'all with myself, I'm gonna take y'all through this process as well with me, from getting established mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, and most importantly spiritually. And we're going to do this together, so don't be discouraged. It's going to be okay. Talk to me in the chat. If you feel like she just doesn't get it, that's okay too. We're just here talking. I'm not a professional, I'm not a psychologist, I'm none of those things. I'm just a girl here talking about my own life experiences. So take a deep breath with me. I'm beautiful, I'm worth it, I'm valuable, and in God's timing, everything that I desire will be mine. On that note, on that time, I love y'all so much, and I'm out. Peace.
Can you focus on